In the NBA, the game can change at an instant, but no matter how the action unfolds, you know Draftking Sportsbook has your back. This week, new customers can score $150 instantly in bonus bets by betting $5 on basketball. Win or lose, you get an instant dub. You can even bet on Luka's MVP odds at the end of the year. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code VOCH, V-O-C-H, VOCH. New customers can get $150 instantly in bonus bets just for betting $5 on basketball. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code VOCH, V-O-C-H, VOCH. The crown is yours. This is real advice. Christmas shopping is tough. I hate to do it. I'm not that creative. But boy, one thing I did this year to take care of everybody in my family is I bought a bunch of performance packages. I bought a bunch of beard trimmers. I bought a bunch of Lawnmower 5.0 Ultras from Manscape. The Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra is still the go-to tool for below-the-belt grooming, and it's still waterproof. It is still featuring the LED lights. You can shave in the dark in the shower, but now there are 2 interchangeable skin-safe blades and 3 adjustable setting combs, so you can get it down to the length that you need it to be. Now, y'all know I like package deals, and the newest addition is the Performance Package 5.0. It comes with the Lawnmower 5.0, the Weed Whacker 2.0, which is a nose and ear hair trimmer, ball lotion, ball deodorant, and as a free gift, you get a free pair of Manscaped boxers, which I've already graduated to my lucky draws, and you get a travel shed bag. You can't beat that deal with a stick. Make Christmas shopping easy. Don't overthink it like everybody else. Go to manscaped.com, get your performance packages, get your beard trimmer, get all that stuff and throw it in your shopping cart. And I'm going to save you a little bit of money. At the end, use promo code VOCH20, V-O-C-H20 for 20% off and free shipping using VOCH20 at manscaped.com. All right? Your balls will thank you. And the people that you're gifting, theirs will thank them also.
Beats Planet.
Yo. What's up? Let me make sure everything good to go here. First and foremost, shouts out to all the essential workers at the Blue Flame and all that. And y'all go tackle your money now. Y'all go do your thing. Hey, shouts out to them, man. Shouts out to all the essential workers at the Blue Flame, you know. Hey, man, let me tell you something, dog. Somebody hit me on the social medias and they was like, yo, Voch, this gonna be a long stream? Shit, I was just like,
it's false. No way. Not this time. We created it. Not this time.
Y'all
it's
know
stop
it. I know it's false. Y'all know the rules, man. Bleacher Report, the volume. They have contracted me for 25 minutes of analysis. That's what I'm contracted for. Now, when we get these W's, when we get these wins, boy, we'll have an hour. We'll have 2 hours to celebrate what just happened here. Not today. I'm going to set my clock for 25 minutes. We will be exact. We will be precise. Okay? Shouts out to everybody on Bleach Report coming in.
Well, come on inside and get yourself something cool to drink.
Y'all download the Bleach Report app. BLEACHERREPORT in case y'all need it. Go to the Cowboy tab. Tap on Voch. Follow Voch. Follow the Cowboy tab and all that. Hey, man, we are on to Miami. You hear me? We are on to Miami. Y'all also follow me on all my socials, VOCHLOMBARDI. As far as everybody that's in the YouTube chat, y'all know how we get down. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Now, let's get going, everybody. We got Miss Kennedy holding us down on Bleach Report producing and all that. Thank you so much, ma'am. You the best in the business. 25 minutes. Let's get it, all right? First things first, chat. Boy, I mean, a part of me feel like Jonathan Hankins wasn't even gonna help you tonight. A part of me feel like Jonathan Hankins wasn't even gonna be the one that was gonna help you tonight. You know, I feel like the Cowboys had issues across the board with run defense, whether it be toughness, whether it be tackling, whether it be filling gaps, whether it be getting down blocked or not getting pushed around. We get to the second level, linebackers, you know, they're looking like they can't tackle. We get to the third level, and listen, this isn't about Malik Hooker being out or Donovan being hurt, because, you know, Izzy is a guy that we look at and we normally pat him on the back for being a good tackler. Wanye Thomas is also a guy that we normally pat him on the back for being a good tackler. So when those safeties are out, no candles tonight. So when those safeties are out, you know, that you really shouldn't lose that much in the run game, because those guys typically give you what you're looking for. I don't think Hankins would have helped you all that much. Now, let me watch the film and I'll give you a proper answer on, you know, everything that happened. You know, I don't know how involved Carl Davis got. I don't really know how Mozzie did necessarily, but what I did see a bunch of is, yeah, there were runs up the middle, but there were also perimeter runs that you got on. And if anything about Jonathan Hankins, he patrols a gap. So when we get these C gap, if tight ends are there, D gap, we get these perimeter runs. That ain't on Jonathan Hankins. That's on your whole defense. Me and Will still say we got to have a conversation about Dan Quinn one day. I ain't gonna war call y'all can't get the whole 4 war calls, but y'all may get one holler. Me and Will say we got to have a conversation about Dan Quinn and, you know, his ability to adapt, his ability to change things around. You know, he looked like he's gotten got. You know, if anything, the Cowboys offense has gone through this period where they've been figured out, and we make a series of adjustments since that day that we got figured out, and then we'll have a new offense or whatever, right? And there's something else that I think that this Cowboys can add to his tool belt, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. But Dan Quinn is playing the same defense he played since he got here, and it was cool when he got here. You know what I'm saying? It was cool when it got here. It worked when it got here. But you got to keep changing, man. Offenses that you go against are gonna constantly make these changes, and you have to, you know, make the adjustments to them changing. You know what I mean? You just can't roll out the bed and be like, all right, player, let's keep running. That's how this Cowboys offense has caught up to this Cowboys defense. We were gonna lean on this Cowboy defense, but you can't lean on this Cowboys defense because they got. It got. Black Carn say this will be a short show. You damn straight. Can I say damn on Bleacher Report? I hope so. So yeah, we're gonna have to make some adjustments on defense, or else it ain't gonna be a thing. Josh Allen didn't even kill you today. And look, man, I don't want to be referee guy neither. You know, I'm not gonna be referee guy. I'm not gonna be. No. I mean, let me see. I had to pull it up here. You didn't even. We didn't even go as crazy as we could in penalties. And y'all know we normally go 150 yards in penalties and we go boogie, you know what I'm saying? But nah, we had 5 penalties for 48 yards. The timing of those penalties were horrific. When those penalties happened were horrible. We're going to talk about it a little bit. But man, the referees did not beat you today. And Josh Allen didn't either. You just couldn't stop the run. The total run, the final after everything, the final run total was Buffalo Bills rushed for 266 yards against you. I don't want to hear nothing about no referees when the Buffalo Bills rush for 266 yards against you. I forgot Zach Golston dropped 420 in the PayPal there.
Take care of y'all bodies and take care of y'all chicken.
Appreciate you, Zach Golston. And he said this pregame, by the way. I know he didn't say this before. He said this pregame. He said, Sir Voch, hopefully we treat the Buffaloes like the white soldiers and dance with the wolves, kill them for sports, skin them, and leave the rest of their dead bodies in the pasture to rot. Here we go. Shh. Your boy.
It's false. No way. Not this time. We created it. Not this time. No, not this time. It's totally made up. Pure fiction. It's fiction. It's fiction. We made it up. We made this one up. It's a made-up tale. It's a total fabrication. It never happened. It never happened. This one was invented by a writer. Not this time. It never happened. It's false. It never happened. It's a fake. It's fiction. It's an urban legend that never happened.
Nah, man, that ain't never happened, dog. that is fiction, sir. Never happened. But but 266 rushing yards is madness. There was almost a point in this game, right, where I was like, hey, bro, I would rather you just sell out to stop the run. And I'd rather just deal with Josh Allen. I'd rather just deal with Josh Allen. And look, Josh Allen tough, but James Cook is also. But there was a point the Bills were in the red zone. And look, they ran the whole drive, right? Smoking the hell out of us. They ran the whole drive. But then they got to the red zone and they started throwing. They started throwing the football. I hit the Illuminati chat. I hit the damn roundtable chat, and I was like, hey man, they just getting cute now. They just shot themselves in the foot now. Like, they could have easily just handed the football off 3 more times and just got a touchdown or whatever, but they ended up getting 3 because they wanted to throw the ball. And I'm like, this whole time, dog, I'm like, dog, man, y'all got cute, dog. Y'all got cute. At this point, I would have rather have just dealt with Josh Allen. I would have rather us just do what we got to do, plug up every gap, and put 2 dudes behind that set of dudes, right? And we just one-on-one outside. And we just deal with Josh Allen however we deal with him. You know, if he scramble around, whatever. But I'd rather him just do that than what just happened. Josh ain't beat you today, man. Josh was 6 for 13 and 77 yards. 1 touchdown. I don't even remember when that happened. 17 minutes to go. He was 6 for 13 and 77 yards and a touchdown. I don't even remember when that happened. I would have rathered us been able to pass rush and cover and defend and deal with Diggs and Gabe Davis and those guys. But if it's just so easy that, hey, we're just going to hand the ball off to James Cook. Hey, you ain't got a shot. Hey, yo, Chad. Hey, look, let me just say this. You know, the worst part about getting run all over the place is that it happened with Connor McGovern and Osiris Torrance.
Did you hear what I said?
Oh, why did you can't get a whole war call today? We lost. But dog, why'd it have to be whack ass Connor McGovern and whack ass Osiris Torrance? Can I say whack ass on Bleach Report? Miss Kennedy, can I say whack ass on Bleach Report? I don't know. I don't know what the language parameters are. But I said it. I don't even know if my mom and my grandma listen today, boy. But it just had to be Osiris Torrance. And it had to be Connor McGovern, dog. Somebody asked me how was Oso Digizua and Mozzie. Let me watch the film tomorrow, and I'll definitely give you a definitive answer. But James Cook, 24 carries for 155 yards. Now, this ain't all defense. It's partially offense also, because if the offense gets going, if the offense scores, then the the Bills offense would be forced to have to play a little different, right? But whatever. But James Cook getting 24 carries and 155 yards is ridiculous. The Bills had 24 first downs? You wanna know why? Because James Cook averaged 6.5 yards a carry. You hand him the ball twice as a first down. It shouldn't be that easy. It should not be that easy. Ty Johnson, who's a former Jet, 7 for 47. And listen, that's my whole point. Like, bro, this wasn't even really all about James Cook neither. Cowboys was just trash today. James Cook averaged 6.5 yards a carry. Ty Johnson averaged 6.7 yards a carry. This was just mindset. They just rolled up and smoked them characters. Smoked them. Hey, man. Shit, who? I know I can't say the S word. Pardon me, Bleach Report. And look, Chad, listen to the passing numbers. Listen to this. James Cook had 2 receptions for 42 yards. Stefon Diggs had 3 receptions for 31 yards. Ty Johnson had 1 reception for 4 yards. That's the whole passing day. That's the passing day. Crazy. But anyway, I don't think Jonathan Hankins would have helped you right there. I think what Mike McCarthy and Brian Schottenheimer and Dak and the rest of the offense, I think what they had to figure out, and partially this is why your offense kind of like stalls on the road a little bit. They need to learn how to incorporate motion into a loud place. I forgot what team I was watching. It may have been the Eagles. It couldn't have been the Eagles. The Eagles been getting smoked lately. It was somebody, but they were on a silent count. But they had their silent count synced up with their motion. If y'all notice, the Cowboys, when they're on this winning streak and they're at home and you get to run the here we go offense, they can run motion and change up the play at will, right? Because the timing and the cadence goes off Dak's voice. But when we run in the offense, right, it goes off knee, right guard, whether it be Zach or TJ Bass, hand, Biada sees that and he snaps it, right? When the Cowboys are on the road and like they're in a loud stadium, you don't see no motion at all. When the Cowboys at home, they the last couple of weeks or last 8-9 weeks or whatever, they've been one of the highest usage. They've been one of the higher usage of motion teams. And that's partially how you get free on, man coverage, right? So like if you line up against the Cowboys in man coverage, we're gonna get open by moving our wide receivers around, and we're gonna make our own space. We're gonna force you to trail us. We don't do that on the road for whatever reason. Now, when we got to the last drive, you saw that. You saw a lot more motion on that last drive. But in them first, we couldn't have that many drives. Bills dominated time possession too. Bills had the ball. Let's see what the time possession was. Bills had the ball 34. Bills had the ball 34. Bills had the ball 34 minutes. So what was I just saying? Motion, time possession, attempts, whatever. You have to find a way to sync your motion so you could beat man coverage. So what the Bills did was they was in man coverage. They had two high safeties, and they dared you to beat us over the top. One time Brandon Cooks had it wide open over the top. Dak missed him. But after that, the Bills just didn't give you wide open plays deep. So you had to work the intermediate to the short. And Greg Olsen was like, hey man, it just seemed like these Cowboys wide receivers can't get open. Well, because they can't get open. But when we at home, what we can do to mitigate that, when we can't get open, we put those dudes in motion. We run them around the formation and we, create mismatches in that way. We can't do that. Or pardon me, we haven't done that when it's loud outside, and we haven't done that when we're at home. So if Mike McCarthy got something to work on, that's something they got to work on. But of course, we're gonna watch the film and break all that down to make sure that we know what's going on. We only got 5 penalties for 48 yards, but I feel like all them joints meant something. I feel like every single last one of them penalties meant something. And listen, this ain't me blaming it on the refs. If anything, this just Cowboys got to know better than that. Except for the like D-Law hit though, but even with that though, man, we got to understand. And look, this ain't even Cowboys on the road. This Cowboys anywhere. Cowboys got to understand they not gonna get benefit of the doubt. They are not gonna call holding on us. Damone Clark got a pressure on Josh Allen. I don't know if it was a sack or what, but he definitely got in Josh's face, but he hit him. But somebody was holding Damone on the way back to Josh. Whoever it was the left guard, so it had to be like Conor McGovern or something. But they was holding the hell out of Damone Clark. But at this point, you got to go, hey dog, it is what it is. I think the Cowboys got to be to a point to where they got to understand, hey man, they're not gonna call holding on me. They're not gonna call holding on Micah or D-Law or whoever it is blitzing. You just got to play and play smarter. But then you also got to understand that they're likely to throw the flags on you. They're more likely to throw the flags on you. And that'll keep you from blaming the refs at the end of these games, right? So if you JK, you just can't hit the dude in the air when he's, first of all, he didn't even catch the football. Defenseless receiver, ball way over his head. JK, you got to have some restraint. You know, if we in the huddle and the offense moving and we grooving, because the offense had its times where it moved and it grooved. 9 minutes. The offense had its time where it kind of moved and grooved a little bit. That got to get in that huddle like, hey, Tyler, so we about to run the ball. Hey, just don't hold him. Hey, don't hold him. Don't hold him, dog. Hey, just hey, look, I know you're gonna whoop him, and I know it's gonna be a chance that you know what I mean, you're gonna kick, but just don't hold him. You know what I'm saying? Sam Williams, I'm sure Bones have told Sam, don't leave your feet. Don't leave your feet, but he left him anyway. Sam can be an incredible special teams player, but he shoots himself in the foot all the time. That's 3 penalties right there. That's 3 penalties right there. One is a drive. One's a drive killer. 2 are drive extenders. You had the Bills stopped in their own territory. Sam got. You had them stopped in the middle of the field, 3rd and 6 or something like that, field goal range. JK got. D-Law hit Josh Allen in the chest or whatever, but he fall down. As big as he is, I really hate seeing huge people flopping. Even if it's on my team, I hate to see huge people flopping. Like you making big body people look crazy out here. And then there's the Zach Martin penalty, man. I don't know, you know, protect quarterback, man. Protect quarterback. I don't mind that. As an offensive line dude, former offensive lineman, former O-line coach or whatever, just a fan of O-line in general, man. Somebody do that to your quarterback, man. Go get them. Go get you guys, man. Time dwindling down, man. So let me make sure we good on supers before I move on to my last point. All right, they cool. Let me tap into Bleach Report, see if y'all got anything. MVP candidates don't get curb stomped like that. Well, that's not true. Appreciate your hype 007. iRoller3 says Dak needs to get better by stopping the run and committing penalties. Well, that's true. That is true. You win some, you lose some, Keith. That's fair enough, sir. The announcer said all game we're down bad on defense due to injuries, and don't overlook the safeties playing linebacker. Hey, look, safeties playing linebacker has been a problem all year. Has been a problem all year. And it's funny, man. Rashawn Evans got in there. The first play Rashawn Evans got in there, he got downhill and he made the tackle on the goal line or whatnot. So hey. It is what it is. Maybe we'll use him more moving forward, but then again, maybe not. CJ Prunk says, is Hankins that important? Upsetting loss. Is Hankins that important? Hankins important, but I don't think you were missing Hankins like that, because even on the outside run, second level run, like all these runs, like, you know, come on, man. Do I think these penalties come from Mike McCarthy? I mean, it's hard to say, because as a road team, you're penalized way more than the home team. Home team, we don't have goofy penalties like this. You know what I mean? When we at home, we don't have goofy little mess like this. But you know, and my volume chat or my YouTube chat is filled with Eagles Cowboys banter, so I don't even know why that's even a conversation right now. We take care of business with that. Look, if it's some Bills fans in the YouTube chat talking crazy, I mean, fine, do your thing, but I'm past Eagles right now. So somebody's in charge, right? Every team has a dude in charge, to where if it could be John Park, this could be his problem or whatever, but somebody's supposed to tap Mike McCarthy on the shoulder and be like, hey man, timeouts in the first half ain't like timeouts in the second half. I think Mike McCarthy was trying to save his timeouts for a drive or something like that. But on that Diggs fumble, you got to challenge that, bro. You have got to challenge that. I don't know why Mike held those tight ends so close to vest like that, but that's a game-changing play. That's a game-changing play. Like, you get that fumble and recovery, by the way. The fumble and recovery, like I said, you just can't assume the referee is going to see the fumble and the recovery. You just can't assume that. You can't assume that, man. You just got to be like, when did Dak Prescott throw 21 for 34, 134 yards and intercept? Dak did that today? I just read the stats. Dak did that? Where you do that at? Okay, they must didn't just update my standards then. Let me just refresh then. There we go. All right, cool. There we go. So where we at? So here we go. Somebody needs to challenge that, man. Somebody got to be the one to tap Mike McCarthy on the shoulder. Be like, hey, bro, you might want to waste this time out here, or use this timeout. You might want to challenge this. You know, like the losing of this timeout versus what you get back if we actually get this damn turnover right here is massive. And I feel like there's an analytics dude that's around to tap Mike McCarthy on the shoulder, like, hey man, throw the flag, bro. But Mike's excuse was they have the TV copy up there and they didn't, call down fast enough. But damn, call the timeout, dog. Call the timeout, dog. What you doing, man? I don't know, man. You had a lot of plays that could have changed the tide of the game. You got smoked. Chat. But there were just 5 or 6 plays that just changed how this game started. And they got smoked. My beloved Dallas Cowboys got smoked. We on to Miami at their house with faster people, with faster running backs and faster wide receivers. So we'll see how it go. And look, the worst part about all this is even if you end, because look, Cowboys are in the playoffs, and I hope they didn't come out here chilling and lackadaisical because they in the playoffs. But no matter what you do in the playoffs, you're gonna have to play road games. No matter what you do in the playoffs, you're gonna have to play road games. No matter where you seated at, you're gonna have to play road games. And if that's how you play on road games, boy, you got some mess, man. You got some adversity. But we'll see. Do you think Dak played bad the first time in a while? Automatically gets. Hey, listen, man. The Cowboys lost, and there are going to be people coming to the Bleacher Report chat. There are going to be people coming to the YouTube chat, and they're going to be here to troll you, of course, or whatever. But listen, man. Don't treat these people like they real people. You know what I'm saying? Dak got exposed. Don't go on there and listen to them folks, man. Those people do not exist.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay. Anyway, let's see. What else happened in the game that just bothered the hell out of me? A couple guys got hurt. Damone Clark was down for a little bit. He eventually got up, walked off field. Donovan Wilson was hurt. I don't even know what the hell happened to Donovan Wilson, but there was a couple times. And look, this DQ make me mad again. I'm looking on the field, man, and I see like JK as the deep safety. And every time I see JK as the deep safety, like I get nervous because I don't think of JK as like the range guy. You know what I'm saying? So, him being like deep safety dude, like I was worried about. I was like, man, why didn't I trust in Wanye? And I don't even know how many reps Wanye got, but it ultimately didn't even matter. Like, yo, pass D, like, bro. I even feel like Gilly had a solid day, right? Like whenever we saw Gilly, he was in there defending. He was in there doing his job. And it's just crazy how we've changed from a Deron Bland is the best corner team to Gilly is the best corner team. But that's just the change that we've been having on the defense. It is what it is. But every time Gilly was in the screen somewhere, hey, Gilly was making plays. But the problem with that is run the football. Honestly, too, and me and Will still talked about this. There was a point in the game where I feel like we were pressing too early. Like we was only down by 7. We was only down by like 10 at the time, and we just out there pressing the football. When we gave Tony the football, we had some success. Chat, we had some success handing Tony the football. Tony had 11 carries for 52 yards. Keep feeding Tony the damn football. Keep feeding Tony the football, man. But we look slow. And my biggest fix is offense and defense, right? When you look slow, put the fast people on the field. Or when you look soft, put the physical people on the field. Rashaan Evans should have been on defense. Tony Pollard should have... And Hunter Lipke got one there too. Hey, appreciate y'all. That's the end of my commentary. I love y'all to pieces. Tap in tomorrow on YouTube. VOCHLOMBARDI. We'll be recapping the game. Me and Will Skywalker Steele. Y'all go over there, check him out. Appreciate everybody on the Bleach Report app. Download the Bleach Report app. Go to the Cowboys section. Follow Cowboys. And y'all can hit my little button and follow Voch Lombardi. So whenever I go live, you'll know. I appreciate y'all. I'm incredibly phony. Normally we have long streams for long celebrations, and now Bills fans got to miss out on my fantastic raids because my Cowboys coming out here and laying a stinker. Love y'all to pieces, man. Y'all hold down for Doski Woski and Peasky Whiskey. Until next time, on to the daggum Dolphins. Salute.